Okay, hello Aquarius. This is Truth and I'm here with your reading. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Anywhere you have Aquarius in your chart, you can watch this reading. And we're about to see what's the tea in your environment. Okay, let's see who likes your honey. So I'm just turning some of my cards around. Because this reading is a little bit late, I wanted to finish all my What's the Tea over the weekend, but I had clients from the 11/11 reading. If you guys are late to knowing about my 11/11 sale that I've been running, you can still, as an Aquarius, get the one question love or money reading. All of the details, how to book with me, is going to be in the comment section of this video and the description. Okay, so that sale ended November 11th, but these readings are a little late. So let's see who loves you, honey. All right. Good morning, off light of light. Good morning, of light. Current energy. Oh, okay. See, I was about this. Like, does Aquarius even have any passion for anyone right now? I feel like you guys are just like working. And when you're just like working and you're not like passionate about love or finding love in any of those interactions, it could just leave you just working. This card says bonding, sensual, confiding. So I don't know. I think that you guys are really like focused on goals or creativity or yourself or something. I don't know if you guys are focused on someone you're passionate about right now. Okay. Oh God. Here we go with the intimacy again, Aquarius. Okay, so there's somebody who sees themselves being in a relationship with you, but there's like no communication or horrible communication. I'm also getting that a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, would be crushed if they found out that you were having intimacy with anyone else other than them, or intimacy with anybody, period. There's a fire sign that's really like jealous of you walking through any open doors, new doors in love. This could be a suitor, someone who is not even ever in a relationship with you. I'm seeing it's a suitor that's a fire sign. And I'm also seeing people you have been in relationships with that are fire signs. Like, the communication is terrible. They feel guilty about the lack of intimacy that is in place right now in the relationship. They just see that that's why you don't want one with them. They feel how a relationship ended. They see the lack of intimacy coming from you. Somebody also feels like they didn't give you the best intimacy, like sexually, and they feel like they blew their chance of you ever wanting to be in a relationship with them because they didn't give you the best physical, I should say, sexual intimacy. Also, like when you walk away from people, they're like, damn, I wish I was a little bit more, you know, warm to Aquarius. I don't know when I'm ever going to see Aquarius again. Some people wish they were dressed more sensual or dressed better. Like, I'm getting like somebody wishes they could have had a different shirt on or they could have had their hair different. This comes up a lot in you guys' readings when it comes to you guys' love readings. Now, usually this is how you feel like, wow, if I knew I was going to meet the love of my life, I would have looked better. Well, you guys have overcome that lesson. Like, you'll come a long way when it comes to making sure, like, every time you pop out, if there is an opportunity for a relationship, you are ready for it. You have the right kind of intimacy. You have the right kind of like intellect when knowing someone wants to be interested in you. Like, you're ready. You've come a long way. You're prepared. You don't have to feel guilty after interactions, wishing that you would have came with better energy or appearance. Like, you're good. It's other people that feel this way. Also, somebody could have like really created a cringe moment by being too sensual with you when it wasn't even time. I feel like pet names, somebody could have ended up calling you baby. It could have went over your head. This is somebody who you're supposed to have like a professional platonic connection with, and they kind of like made it sensual. So now you don't even want to like come in there no more or come over to them at their counter or wherever they are. You don't come their way because they made something sensual. Somebody kind of blew it. Something here about bonding. I'm getting like it's definitely cuffing season. So, have hearts. You know, people are looking for intimacy right now. So I see currently people in your external environment looking for intimacy. They don't want a cold winter. They don't want a cold winter. They don't. Somebody also wants to get over a relationship and they really want intimacy in their life. Okay. So let's see what else is here. Okay, we got memories. Yeah, somebody does feel some guilt here about the relationship, like for breaking up with you or I don't know, ghosting you. They feel about something here. We have reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet, and the challenge. Okay. Again, people just thinking very negatively, worst case scenarios about the intimacy that they just had with you in an interaction, just a cringe moment over and over again. Someone's cringing over how they communicated with you or not giving you enough intimacy. We got the Night Lords. Damn, these are like flash cringe moments that's coming across somebody's mind involuntarily. Okay. I'm also getting someone feels like you have every reason to not give them intimacy anymore. Jesus, what did somebody do? Let's see. What is someone thinking here? What's up ahead for what this person in Aquarius's external environment? What's up ahead? Conflict. So, whether this person is a newcomer or they are somebody from the past, somebody is still on the road to conflict. Could be inner conflict. Somebody's just in conflict. Somebody cannot stop thinking about a clash they had with you, differences they had with you, or incompatibility they had with you. It's right here. They just cannot stop thinking about it. It's crowning the reading. Okay. They're like, I'm ready to have intimacy with Aquarius. What if Aquarius is in conflict with that? So there are people who are about to make, I should say, take action to ask you to be in a relationship. What if you say no? Somebody wants to have intimacy with you. They probably want to call you for some intimacy. Okay. They're like, what if Aquarius says no? What if Aquarius is in a relationship already? What if I contact Aquarius and Aquarius is like mad at me or they yell at me or they just don't want me? Newcomers could be feeling this way too. What's here? Oh my God, the moon. They won't know until they try. Somebody here has like negative thinking as well, like memories of when they tried to ask someone to be in a relationship and they said no. So this is somebody's like thought process before taking action. Like they have to get past all their fears, they have to get past all the what ifs, and they have to just move forward with what they want because it looks like they will. It looks like they will. They're going to come a long way from their negative thinking, okay? But somebody obviously must be gearing up to shoot their shot or ask you to be in a relationship. It's also people that want to clear up intimacy issues with you. And they like, man, these could be your neighbors, co-workers, whatever, people, city of the Townsville. What if Aquarius is still mad, with the moon energy? What if Aquarius is still in a dark emotional place where Aquarius thinks I'm jealous of them or I'm a shit starter or I'm trouble? I really want a friendship with Aquarius. Like I want high and by. I want intimacy. I want things to feel warm every time I come outside and Aquarius is out there or when I walk past Aquarius or come in contact with Aquarius. I don't want it to be this Nine of Swords moon energy that we have. Aquarius must still remember how I treated them. Aquarius could still be cringing every time they see me. When is that going to go away? This person is trying to have patience. Okay. Somebody is also waiting for you to need intimacy, like a friend, someone to speak to. Somebody is waiting for you to feel. Somebody is waiting for you to feel isolated, like alone. Hopefully, like you'll just ring a doorbell or you'll just Like, can just approach somebody like, can I talk to you? Like, I need a friend. Somebody is waiting for you to just reach out like, hey, I know it's been a while. How are you? Family members feel this way. Exes, lovers feel this way. Like, you'll just call. I feel like you used to do that. Aquarius is very humanitarian, very, like, compassionate, like a really good friend. And they'll do, like, true blue shit like that and just contact you like, look, I was once your friend. I was once in a relationship with you. Hell yeah, this is Aquarius. How you doing? You used to do that with family members, neighbors, co-workers of the like, lovers, and you don't do that anymore. People are seeing that with clarity. Like, that was so you know, divine and unforgettable. You always remember like facts about people. Intimacy was something that came with you. Very considerate. You will remember things. You just don't do that no more. Truth, intentions, honesty is what this card says. Okay, so what is somebody coming into clarity about? What's going to happen here? The Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so somebody wants to clear things up and somebody has a guilty conscience. Okay, and you're about to see clearly that they obviously want to clear things up and they have a guilty conscience, because people are going to be approaching you left and right trying to restore intimacy and warmth in between you and them. I got people are going to be like visiting you for the holidays. They may use the holidays, the tail end of the year, like when everybody is in a good mood, kind of thing. I'm also getting someone has seasonal depression though. Someone is clearly seeing they have seasonal depression. This could be you or somebody else. Somebody sees that their depression ruins the intimacy in their relationships. We got soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. This is also what you gave to somebody and they are like, oh my God. Or this is what you give and they don't want to lose it. But if you gave this and it's just a memory, somebody is like, that was my soulmate. Deep love, unity, connection. Like, I don't get intimacy from any other relationship like I do from Aquarius. Like, Aquarius is intimacy is the best. So you know what that means. Like, everything is the best. I just got to somebody needs to give their P more power or their D more power. Like, they need to give more power to it. Because the romance with the moon card, it do be going, through people's minds. Like, the love we had stays on my mind. It stays on my mind. It do. So the love that you have be staying on people's mind, Aquarius, like the intimacy that you done shared, whether it's emotional intimacy, platonic, professional, it don't matter, okay? And definitely that wang, okay? Y'all got WAP and all kinds of stuff, okay? So it stays on my mind. Damn. Damn. Why did I have to mess that up? Says conflict and the moon card. Why? Why couldn't I just shut up? Why? Why did we have to clash? Oh my Lord. Also, somebody feels like they messed up by not being like sexually compatible. Like, somebody is just thinking about like the cringe moments during some kind of changing of positions or something that happened. They're like, oh my God. Somebody could be having a cringe moment because they think that somebody is pregnant. Somebody could have thought they smelled. Like, somebody is really like an overthinker. Like, oh my God, all these things just keep up. Like, so somebody is thinking about the positive things, like, damn, Aquarius, stay on my mind. Then they start thinking about all kinds of negative shit or worst case scenarios. Okay. Well, you got a soulmate that's basically tortured. They're living in hell. Um, Somebody feels like they have learned something. They want to show you what they learned. Okay, that can mean a lot of different things. Okay. Somebody wants to show you what they learned. Somebody wants to show you what they've acquired, what they can do differently. That somebody just like wants a better second impression. Somebody wants another go. Somebody has learned what you don't like. People in your environment have to, like when it comes to intimacy, like people wish they just could have been a lot more nicer to you. Maybe they was going through a depression or a dark stage in their life. Okay. Somebody said something that was fucked up that you'll never forget as a friend, or they did something and it just like hurts. I think this person just kind of like left you out in the cold or abandoned you, or they said something really messed up. They could have also like embarrassed you or had a public conflict with you in front of other people or online or a block or at work. And now they're like, let's just let bygones be bygones. And you're like, I have seen things. I have seen you when you want to raise hell. Like, what the hell? So it's going to be people who want to be your, it's a lot of friendship. We got Pluto going into your sign. So we going to have a lot of people, okay, thinking about like all kinds of 12th house shit and going through karma or processing things. You got some people that's interested in you because you're very attractive with the Page of Pentacles. See, this is what I mean. The Page of Pentacles is when somebody learned from those cringe moments of intimacy and conflict and memory. See, you always put your best foot forward. You learn how to always keep your physical appearance up top notch and to keep your mood top notch and everything. So you're ready. You're just meeting people who are just now learning this though. Like you used to have these cringe moments like, why didn't I say something? Or why did I look like that? Or why did I not prepare? And now look at you. You're just taking off the ground running. You're doing great. Well, let's see what else. What energy are you currently in? Chemistry. What's your spiritual advice? We got let's see if I can get that off. We got clinging as your spiritual advice. What else? Spying is going on in your environment, or somebody wants you to spy. I saw these. Oh, look at this. Mistakes. Okay, we have commitment, and then we have curse. Somebody is going through torture, like a mental hell, and they're supposed to because they fucked up. These are people who really like damaged you in some way. These are people that made you fragmented. Relationships, people, they fragmented you, so now they have to go through like a purgatory, like a personal hell. Because these people tried to fragment you. They tried to hurt you. They tried to put you in a dark place or a depression, or they tried to make you, I don't know, just not know how amazing you are or something. And all those people just have to sit with in some torture. Yeah, just thinking about you, missing you, craving you, desiring you. Yeah, somebody is going through some kind of hell for the way that they did things. Friendships, fire signs, relationships. Also, you are a soulmate because people are meant to meet you and think like, damn, I need to start having my best foot forward. I need to start preparing for love. And you not giving them any intimacy, like, oh my goodness, like you look a mess, like you look crazy, or no, just gives them a wake up call that they need to work on their intimacy with people. They were meant to meet you and have that experience, that interaction with you where you gave them no intimacy, and then figuring out why. They do need to figure it out. I also feel like there's been a lot of like release with your 12th house, because anybody who has probably like hurt you in some way, made you go into a dark place, you're starting to now look at those situations as soulmates that needed to tell you about yourself to prepare you to be great. You are like looking at past things like that now. You're not looking at it as hurt. You're like, okay, I needed to learn that about myself. Okay. Even when it comes to jealousy, you're like, I just needed to learn that I am that amazing. If I have put these people in this dark place of jealousy, you're looking at things differently with Pluto going into your sign. When I didn't get any intimacy from people, people didn't want to be my friend. I had to find out why, and I learned something. So now I'm even better. I'm even great, more great. Everything ended up being for your best interest when it came to your dark times you went through when it comes to a lack of intimacy in relationships. Anything that you learned along the way, you just encompassed it and made it a part of you. So now you have the best chemistry with people. People can't help but to cling to you because you have great intimacy and great WAP and great big D energy. Okay. You had to learn to get that out, like how to be this amazing when it comes to your physical appearance, your chemistry with others, your intimacy with others. Even clarity when it comes to how to choose people. You've had to go through times where you've gotten ghosted. You had to go through times where things just stopped. That gave you more clarity on like people who were trying to make you an option. If this was just a hookup, if this was just this, if it was a fling, if someone's trying to run some kind of game, if someone's dark or demented, you had to go through all of that so you can learn what true chemistry really is and all kinds of pitfalls you can fall into. So you guys are well equipped and yeah, that's what I'm here. Spying is in your environment, social network, information, and ways. Like you got the up and up. You know things that other people don't know with the moon card because of your trials and tribulations in friendships and in relationships, even with career, earned income. You know things other people don't know with social network and the two of wands and the moon. You know things, so you may see people like copying off of you, learning from you, but you look at it differently, like they're learning from me because I see you continuing to be this trendsetter and people learning from you and you coming off as the most highest exalted one to these people. It was meant for these people to run into you and learn from you, and you are looking at it in a different way so you can still have intimacy with people and not hate everyone, not isolate yourself from everyone. They are learning from you. You must be the highest, most exalted one. You don't look at it as copying anymore. When it comes to you not getting intimacy or warmth from people, you don't look at it in a negative way. You're like, let me humanize this situation. This person could have not really freshened the way they wanted to, and they're kind of closed in, or they weren't expecting for me to come, so they're not at their best, or they weren't expecting to meet someone today, so they're not really at their best. I'm not going to take it as I felt the vibes and they didn't like me. Well, I guess no one likes me. You're not looking at things like that. You are very understanding of people's ways because you've been through it. You've been through it. You've been through the school of hard knocks. Okay? You got Pluto going into your sign. You already had Saturn go through your sign. Like you should be pretty wise by now. Okay? Shit. We got commitment. You know when somebody's not trying to get one of those. And you know when not to give it to a person. And people are just like, why don't Aquarius want me? Because Aquarius has the moon card energy, which is a card of intuition and instinct. They know the kind of romance that they want. And they don't want your kind of romance. Why doesn't Aquarius just go on a journey to see where it's going to go? Because Aquarius knows where it's going to go. Very intuitive. Yeah. You guys are very much in control of what kind of commitment you're giving to people too. You're not letting anyone put you on a different course. Like, okay, Aquarius, I want to start leading us this way. And if we don't go that way, I'm going to stop being kind to you. And you're like, okay. If you want to change the intimacy because that's the way you tell me what to do, then take it away. I don't care. And they're like, ugh. So there has been people who try to like control you or manipulate you by not giving you intimacy anymore so that you can think about, what you did and then come back better, or not give you intimacy anymore so that you can think about how much you miss them and just let them have their way with you. None of that's working. This manipulation, it's not. Oh, let me take away intimacy so that Aquarius can think something's wrong with them. I don't think anything's wrong with me, says Aquarius, and they still go about their day. Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, not caring about the lack of cooperation or compromise coming from a certain person for however long. You are still shining. You are not having negative thinking, cringe. You're not easily manipulated. You're not thinking about what people want you to be beset with. You're some people have tried to make you have a guilty conscience, make you feel guilty about things. You're just like, it's another day. I'm not thinking about any of that. It doesn't make me miss you, crave you, or desire you, and I'm not going to think the way you want me to think. These people have tried to put you in some like real low lunar cycles, and it hasn't worked. You're still a shining star for all to see with the Page of Pentacles. There have been people who tried to teach you lessons only for them to sit and torture because you're not learning a thing. Because who are they? No one. They are someone who, you know, basically have cringe moments. And they're like, I wonder if I can make someone else have cringe moments. Like, sit down, okay? Curse. At the end of the day, somebody gonna start looking like they was a curse. This is somebody you was in a relationship with. It's like, it's gonna be seen at the end of the day. This person doesn't end up getting into a relationship with anyone. Also, this could be a friend that's trying to do something, a neighbor, a co-worker, somebody in the city of Townsville. They're gonna end up coming off like a curse, like nobody likes that person. People who have done you wrong. Yeah, everybody's gonna be like, it's something up with that person. It's gonna be some confirmation here. Anyway, see what's going on here with you. You know what, Aquarius? If y'all don't stop getting the Seven of Swords in my reading, let me shuffle. Okay, when it comes to the energy you're in, we got the Chariot, a change of heart. Somebody may want to move very fast. Somebody feels like they move too fast. The Death card, transformation. And your spiritual advice. Holding on, obsessing, spying. What's all this spying? It's here too. You need to know that somebody who you are no longer in a relationship with, they spy on your ass all the time. They are obsessed with you and they still want to be back with you. They just wish you would just like change or let them change. Somebody's been trying to show you that they are changing or their money is changing, their life is changing, but you just really don't seem to care. Somebody keeps on updating you on their life and you do not care. Like they're telling you they're with someone, they're telling you they're no longer with someone, they're telling you that they moved, they're telling you they got a better job. Somebody who's a newcomer, they keep on sharing status updates too in case that you're spying. I got a new car. I'm moving to a new state. I'm single. I like these kind of men. I like these kind of women. And you're not doing a thing. So somebody is creating space for there to be intimacy between you and them, give you something to think about, and you're not responding because you're not going to let anyone control you. You see these as all tactics of someone indirectly letting you know about the changes that they're going through so that you can trust being in a relationship with them. But you're like, that's not the way that I see if I could trust being in a relationship with someone based off what they're telling me that they're doing. These good things, this good news. Someone keeps on sharing good news with you. But it's not manipulating you to show more intimacy. So someone is like, let's say someone on your block gets a new car and they are outside, they are washing it, they are shining it, they playing the music loud. They want you to see that they got a new car so that you can come over there and say something to them with intimacy and the Nine of Swords, and it's not working. And they feel really cringe about doing that shit because somebody is really trying to like force intimacy, but in these like played out ways. That's one example. Or you can have an ex that when they talk to you on the phone, they tell you about all of these changes that you wish that they would have came into when you were in a relationship with them. And they're hoping by the time that the phone call ends, you will express wanting to be back in a relationship, and you don't. You leave them in the dark and they are in conflict because that was the harbinger, that was the thing that was supposed to make you have intimacy with them, and you're just like, okay. So people are so confused about what to do because you are not really sure about who can give you the relationship you want. Like, you want to make sure someone's not just trying to over impress or silver tongue you. And that's what some people are doing, trying to over impress and silver tongue you. And I'm seeing that a lot of you guys were right to choose wisely or not choose someone because someone fears that you're going to learn that all the good news they were sharing with you, they no longer have because they were just saying it to impress you, or they were being silver tongued. And you're going to one day be like, hey, what happened to that job or that car? Or what happened to that, update you was talking about? Oh man, I don't have it. I don't have it anymore. They're going to have to come into clarity and tell you the truth about something they wanted you to be impressed by, but that they don't have. Okay, somebody hopes you're spying on social media. Yeah, that's the place to get all the facts about a person. Yeah, you'll find out about all their truths if you just look at their social media. That is not the way that you really go about finding out if somebody is real or not. Some of you guys, I'm getting dating apps. If you guys are trying dating apps, enjoy. Enjoy. Enjoy that Pluto of Aquarius, new form of technology that people are using to find love and intimacy. Because people can be whoever they want to be online. That's why the Three of Cups is in the reverse. So I feel like a lot of you guys, if somebody is hoping that you keep spying on their social media, you're taking everything you see with a grain of salt. And they wish that you would just be floored and impressed and you would be at their house tonight. Somebody is trying to find a commitment through a dating app or through social media. Somebody has been trying to get your attention through social media or a dating app in your neighborhood, at your job for a long time. And something just keep on going over your head. You are not getting it, that they like you. We got curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. With the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. See, when you really see where somebody from or where their parents live or their original origins, it says it all. Some of you guys look at that like, you could be saying to a person, I don't know what luck you've come into, but if these are your origins, or this is your past, or these are your values, this is what you will rely on when all this luck runs out. This value system, this belief system, this is, I feel like you sense a limitation when it comes to the way somebody is raised. You're going to see limitations and how somebody was raised. Like, you was raised wrong. Somebody, you are coming to the conclusion some people is just raised wrong. You are paying attention to people's families and like they origins. And you're like, if all your luck runs out, you're going to be living with these people, thinking like these people, how they get money, you're going to get money like. So you're looking past smoke and mirrors everywhere. Especially in conversations, Two of Cups. Somebody trying to pick you up in a car. That may not be their car. People are trying to over impress you so much and silver tongue you so much, and you are seeing through it, and people are confused and conflicted as to why this smoke and mirrors is not working. I don't know what's going on with your little fake friends. Sometimes want to be your friend, sometimes don't. Like, you don't see the jealousy or something coming from this person. You guys don't want to be friends with somebody after you all see this person not clap for you after you tell them good news. That's going to be your detector to see if you got a really good friend or not. It's like they get depressed or in a dark place when things start going good for you. Like, what the fuck? Or you trying to hit a goal and you start to see like everybody, they don't want you to make it or something. Like, you guys are looking at things collectively too. Once you start becoming successful, you may start seeing people trying to stop doors from opening for you. When you go on job interviews, you got it in the bag, but here goes somebody like, you know what? No. Like, what? Like, you guys are going to be noticing that. And it's like, Oh, that is such a, oh, listen, there's a special place in hell for people like that with the Ten of Swords. For real. Trying to knock somebody down, like, seriously. Like, there's a special place in hell. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. I'm seeing that people who try to collectively come together to try to stop your success, they are all going through personal hell and torture. For real. Like, ugh. All right. Somebody in your family that is a conjure woman or a friend that's a conjure woman. Some of you guys could be the black sheep of your family because you know about witchcraft, hexes, and curses. It's going to be one of your family members that needs you one day to help you get something off of them. I need you to help, get this darkness off of me. But you said that I was a witch. You said that I was crazy. You said that you didn't want to talk to me. No, help. It's a dark energy over me. I know it. And now all of a sudden they well versed into, the repercussions of some dark energy. And you like, hey, let's be clear with the Seven of Cups. You may deserve that shit. Don't come asking me to help you. You may deserve everything you're going through. I don't want that coming near me, trying to help you. It's probably a force that should not be stopped. Also, I'm getting somebody has the smell of death on them. And you can see that too. And somebody wonders why you won't talk to them. It's because you know that they're going to end up in an early grave. It's a lot of reasons why you won't talk to people, Aquarius. You guys are very smart and deep, and you're Aquariuses. And you guys are going to start to be able to see through smoke and mirrors so well. And people in your family that told you to stay away from certain people, while Pluto is in your sign for the next 20 years, some of them people going to come up missing or unalived. And that woman or that family member that told you that, you're going to be like, damn. They told me to stay away from dude. They told me to stay away from sis. They told me about dude. They told me about sis. People going to start seeing that about you too. Like, you're going to be like, you should stop. And your intuition and your psychic ability may not be believed at first, but it's going to be some cringe moments when people start seeing clearly you was right. Y'all going to be seeing through smoke and mirrors like a mug as y'all continue to get older. Like, oh my God. When it comes to moving to certain places, when it comes to certain vehicles, when it comes to what direction to go to, what direction to take, you're going to just know. You're going to have dreams. You're going to have premonitions. People wonder why you're not talking to them. It's because dreams and premonitions told you not to. Signs. You just being stopped. Like something just stops you in your tracks and shows you something like, don't do this. And you like, okay. And yeah. There's going to be a lot of explanation as to why you had to let go of something or someone coming up. It's like that relationship wasn't going to go nowhere. All right, let's wrap it up. Two of Wands. Take a leap of faith is how somebody feels about you. Only when you're willing to step out your comfort zone, you will reap great rewards. Like I answered, I had. So you are teaching people. But see, they thinking like worst case scenario. Nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. Okay. What else is going on for your external environment with the Knight of Swords? Make the effort. People is trying to impress you right now. This love is worth taking risk. You're called to move forward. People are having memories, wishing they would have made more effort. The Moon card. Let go of the need to control. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Somebody is being very patient, waiting for some conflict to leave from between the two of you, or a conflict to get out of them. Somebody is like depressed and they are out. Oh my God, this depression that they're going through is out of their control. Somebody is so tortured that they didn't take a leap of faith with you, that they're responsible for the relationship being fucked up. They're responsible for fucking up something. Like, somebody wishes they would have made the effort. A newcomer. This depression is out of their control. They just, oh my God, somebody's in a really dark place over you. Seven of Cups, stay optimistic. That's what they're trying to do. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. This person has to be more positive and have a better faith system in order to be allowed in your life. People, you know, Aquarius, you got gatekeepers. You got gatekeepers over these gates of your relationship. Like, it's somebody right here that's gatekeeping whether or not somebody get to walk through these two staffs. You got a gatekeeper. And anybody who is like gonna make you depressed, or who is depressing, or who is unfaithful, or has a faith system not like yours, like anybody who wasn't raised right, they cannot be your friend or your lover. And it don't matter what mysterious way y'all have to find this out, they ain't coming back, or they not coming in. They're just not. There's a gatekeeper at your gate of relationships and friendships. It's people that really want to be your friend, but they just can't never say the right things. They can't never impress you. It's just like, no. Same with relationships. Also, somebody who cheated, like somebody is in such conflict, they just wish they did not do that. They just had to have intimacy one night and you'll never forget it. Or you're very intuitive and you know when they're cheating. And they're like, oh my God, I can't do it. I can't. So anybody who is trying to get them optimistic to have an affair, they're just like, no, 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 no. And the person who wants them to have an affair with them is like, did I do something wrong? They're like, no, no, no. It's just that I can't cheat on Aquarius. Maybe some of you guys, anytime this person cheats, bad things happen to them. Anytime somebody doesn't take care of their kids, something bad happens to them. Something like that is going on as well. Like, I got afterthought. Like, somebody who literally has their kids as an afterthought. Oh, honey. They are cursed with having no intimacy from their kid for the rest of their life. You keep on treating a child as an afterthought after the relationship with the mom and dad ends, and think that everything is going to be okay. No. Any of your parents, if they tried to treat you as an afterthought, they wonder why they don't have good intimacy with you. WTF? Why do you think I don't have good intimacy with you? You treated me like an afterthought the whole time while I was growing up. That doesn't even make any... Oh my God, I feel you, Aquarius. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, let them sit in conflict and let them sit in that, because that's ridiculous, okay? Somebody who treated a relationship or a marriage as an afterthought, or the friendship, the loyalty, the value of you as an afterthought. They all going through karma and negative thinking and stuff. They wish they didn't do that, because it's a force that people have to deal with when they do shit like that. It's karma. It's other things for some. It's gatekeepers. It's different kind of shit. Okay, where there's a special place in hell that person has to be in mentally, depending on what they do or didn't do, what they did. All right, I'm getting Nivea circles. Why can't I let go? Keep on something. Okay, if someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. Somebody here wanted to pitch a polygamous polygamous opportunity to you. Somebody, the way that they wanted to have a relationship, they thought it was normal. Let's just say that. Somebody offered you polygamy. Somebody also offered you a relationship where they just didn't do shit. They didn't make the effort. They never took any accountability. And they thought that was normal, like they would still have you in their life. Somebody also was never cooperative, or they never compromised, and they thought that y'all was just going to keep on chugging along like that. But not only did the relationship end, and they were stopped from coming back in. God opened up doors for you to get away from that person. Keep the door open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones which open for you. Yeah, Aquarius, like, I don't know. It was a soulmate here that thought that you guys would always end up still being attracted to each other, still having off and on, or, they could just let time go by and never really resolve conflicts with you, or that you'll always be there, okay? Love your shadow, Aquarius. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. We already talked about that. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, you're just looking at people like, I know what it feels like when you see you're flawed and you have to work on those flaws. And you have to look at these situations where people had to tell you about yourself as soulmates that needed to tell you real shit that probably hurt so that you can better yourself. I know. Now you're that person. And you have to tell people when they're flawed, when they fuck up, so that they can be better. Period. Thank you, Lilith. Thank you, JT. What's the death card? You better get it, Aquarius. Magnetic connections. You are got a lot of soulmate energy. It's a lot of people that's meant to meet you. You're meant to help. You're meant to put people in their place. You're also here to give somebody a magnetic connection that just feels like they just feel like they're so flawed. Like, this is someone who feels like no one will ever want them, but they're really hot. Like, Page of Pentacles, they're really attractive, but people have kept clouding their judgment. They keep getting their judgment clouded because, their options don't work out. Who they decide to be with don't work out. And this person is starting to, like, give up on love, but they're really hot. And if they could just use their last ounce of optimism, they just may end up meeting you with the little bit of energy they have left. There's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. Could be a Scorpio. What the fuck? Listen, I looked at clinging though. This is what made me say WTF. Aquarius. Everything that I just said, okay? But who is this person that do not want to let you go? For real. I feel like something bad had to happen for you to stop liking somebody who you was just never going to end things with. Something really bad had to happen. So you will go through some time where you are just like moon energy, 9 of swords. But that was just to get you away from that person. You got a great magnetic connection coming up, baby. Okay? Leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blossoming. Also, the universe allowed you to be scared for your life with the wrong soulmate so you wouldn't like their ass anymore. No more magnetic attraction can happen because you got a gatekeeper. All right? So, yeah, if you were ended up being scared of someone, that was to stop the relationship from blossoming because that person wasn't for you. Your guides are always just like this. Yeah, making sure you're talking to the right ones, whether that's on social media, any information you're sharing with people, or just you not seeing their ways when your guides do. And they're like, I'm always with you. I'm always with you. No, we're going to have to stop that connection right now. I hate to do this, but I'm going to have Aquarius be scared shitless about this person because that's the only way they're going to leave him behind. That's the only way they're going to stop having a magnetic attraction and stop clinging onto this person. Something horrible has to happen. 10 of Swords. Well, there's going to be a forgive and release because, this person is out of sight, out of mind. You are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. There are people who have did you wrong, dirty, betrayed you, whether they're friends, lovers, or just assholes from the city of Townsville. And they are just like, yeah, I know that Aquarius going to be living in the 10 of Swords. Our plan has worked. They're never going to be successful or optimistic ever again. And here you are, 10 of Swords in the reverse. Like, holy, holy, I still believe. And they're like, wait a minute, our feeble plan is ruined. It's not work. Yeah, because they want you to be living in that turmoil, always thinking about what they did to you. Just tears on the window pane. That's not happening. Maybe they're starting to get a little scared because they're like, why aren't you angry? I did something that any human would be like fucked up about. So now they may think that you are one of them shadow people. I hope you are. Anyway, everybody should have a little something that they learned from their grandmother when it comes to just the sows of the world. You know what I'm saying? Why isn't this on? I was about to say, Houston, we got a problem. I got it. The whole time the device wasn't plugged in all the way. Anyway, some people was just raised wrong with different paths, but they were still meant to meet you so that they can learn how to be raised right. So you may be having some soulmates. They may be completely different from you, raised different, but y'all was meant to be friends and y'all are so different from each other, or you are the different one. And their families may be like, no, don't be friends with Aquarius. Don't date Aquarius. And they're like, but Aquarius is my soulmate. That's my friend. Period. And it was meant for you to have this person as your friend or soulmate because you are like the gatekeeper for them. They family did not raise them right. They're not going to make no good decisions, nothing. And it was meant for y'all to meet. So you just take your little friend or your lover and y'all just go about y'all little happy way. You are not on the same page with this person. You have in mind the directions you want to move into are different. Now, somebody is really fucked up about that. This is somebody who tried to lead you on that they wanted to be in a relationship with you just to hurt you. Oh. Your gatekeepers didn't like that too much. So now they will never have access to you again, for one. You will never have a magnetic attraction to them again. And they will have to change. So you are a lot of people's karma and reason for transformation. Distance, the separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. That's what somebody thinks. They think that this is just a minute that you guys are taking out and for the conflict to roll on and y'all gonna be back in business by the holidays. I feel like a lot of y'all is focused on goals right now and not on love. So again, that law of detachment is working for you. And it's just got a lot of people obsessed with you because you're focused on your success right now. So every time you walk around, they just stare at you in all your glory because you're not in any kind of like desperation. You don't have any motives. You don't have an agenda. You don't even know what's going to happen for the rest of your day. Everything is basically up to the divine. And that gives the divine a lot of space to surprise you. But it also makes a lot of people feel you have no interest in them and you aren't giving them any intimacy. So they're like, well, I wonder how I can get Aquarius's attention. Well, let me talk about my goals. And you'll know when somebody's full of hot air. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is or will be returning into your life soon. I don't know why, but they're going to come back and see that there's no magnetic connection. They're going to come back and tell you updates that their life has been going to hell. They're going to be confirming all the fears you had in the first place. And they are going to be coming up like jobless and goalless. And it's meant for you to see because you wanted to be with this person at one point. And your gatekeepers they want you to see what they was trying to protect you from. When friends and your lovers, okay? That's what I have. Don't forget to like and subscribe, my darlings. Love you all to the moon and back. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one.